Hello people, I am in Honeypool Syndrome. Here's the bank. I am customer of, and that is somehow the item smuggler in which beside it is somehow a land bank. Okay, there are a lot of houses in there. So related to my Minecraft, they corresponded. When I talk about land bank, okay, I'm in the center of the Honeypool, and yeah. Sorry sa ako today. I am actually looking for a free coffee. If there's a free coffee. Every Lucy Mass layer is like this. This is very popular in Scandinavia, Europe. The salamis. There's no free coffee. The Christmas tree in the center. Okay, I have to find if there's a free coffee here. No free coffee. Here's the poncho cardigans. My daughter called it poncho. I call it cardigans. And she made it, I'm sure.
Men det var en annen som jobbet sammen med henne, som kom og kjøpte
Forever. Hold litt meter avstand på grunn av coronavirus. Hello. Here's my heart. Okay. Not much actually interesting. But I like the traditions before Christmas that they have salami. And no free coffee. I'm sure later the day or maybe some of these days before Christmas. Okay, I think I have to take a little bit. I have to take a tour of these housing correspondence. My housing correspondence Minecraft. So actually they're together, they called land bank in my private system. Of course hers is not land bank, but the word exactly the same. So I am thinking about the houses because I am checking if I can see my house is being presented in here because it is here I'm working in the city here in Norway, and just in case I can see some of my houses I built in Minecraft by recognizing it by on my own trademark and style. And there too. The name of that company is Dialogue. It's the Eindom Smuggler 2. And here is the Eindom Smuggler 1. And there are also more inside. There's a lot of brochure inside, catalog. Or a type of, we call portfolio or something like that. No, I did this my house here so far. I would recognize them even they will enhance because I have my own trademark and style of how I'm building a house because I just become an architect. And they don't understand either about the law of the relationship, relativity. They don't understand about relativity. I try to explain it. So I don't have house. I have some in-house in Minecraft, and they don't apply a law of relativity to me. So I just have to deal with it and just have to accept it that they don't want the law of relativity with me. It's a QR code. So this is Honeypost, guys. This is Honeypost. The map of Honeypost. It's like there is a fingers of the witches here. See? Or you know, this is the eye of my hawk. This is the hawk relations in Tubod. You can see Horus. That is Honeypost. The map in Honeypost, you can also see when you see closer and try to sketch as a drawing in the real life situations. You can see a small child sitting on the shoulder of a man, a daughter or a son sitting on the shoulder on his father or brother, or a little or a sister or a small brother sitting on the shoulder of his or her bigger sister's bigger brother. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm on the way home. And no free coffee. And also, I actually complain about this Christmas tree standing. It's not exactly in the center, you know. It's in front of the Two Brothers pubs. It's not that I complain about it. It stands exactly in front of the Two Brothers pub. But you see, the lights doesn't have a touchdown on the floor. You have to think a little bit more expansive when you're, because this Christmas, this Lucy tree, okay, this Lucy tree of mine is not just an ordinary decoration. It also represents how giving you are as a city, or the one who's sitting inside my system, that you need to think about the lights that make a touchdown on the floor. See, it looks really unfair. Looks so stupid. Okay, this is a sign of unlimited grace. Marta? It's starting to get really cold here in Europe, in Honeypost. Honeypost is Norway. If somehow you are in the alignment, you want to find a coordination, whereas Honeypost in Norway. So you simply just apply also the same exact coding of my system, that there is a relationship, the relativity of O and N. Okay, Norway. How to find Honeypost inside Norway. So there is relativity, law of connections, letter O and letter N. So we're now also talking about Europe, that Europe is a distance in Norway. No, it's not distance, because Europe, there is also Scandinavia. So Scandinavia is my Scandinavia. Okay. So in Europe, so there are some countries. There are countries we call Scandinavia, and Norway is one of the Scandinavian countries. So inside that Scandinavia, there is Norway relations. You cannot be called Scandinavia if not 4 countries in clusters, which is Finland, Norway, Denmark, or Sweden. And Sweden I guess. Yeah. And then, yeah, you will see that there is honeypots in Norway. In such Scandinavian box representations that you see the circle above the word Skuben. That is only now it's Christmas. It also represents Scandinavia, that every sides of the angle of the square is the clusters of the three nations, which is Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark, called Scandinavia. Okay. And Scandinavia, so there is relations of 60 other countries in business. Now, in that business, they're using. Okay, it's just a telepay. I just answer suddenly. It's telepay. Like I overheard from the vibrations of the wind. That is it. It's actually 70s. It's like 70 relations, but in order to make that alliance in 60 countries inside Scandinavia, so that's even about it, because the seven is the atmospheres of the business, guys. The seven, the spirit of the relations, right? So it's not 7, it's 60 countries only, because the 7 is me. I'm the spirit of the relations because I'm the globe. So there's a very comfortable business relations with the spirit of the business is 7. So they're deciding that only 60 countries and relations from the system of Scandinavia. But actually it's 70, stands the 70, but that 7 was declared as the spirits of the relations. And that is the portals. So able to go out in and out in the countries and able to connect to the other continents. So it's 60. So if you cannot see the transparent about it, at least you know that there's 7. And the 7 is the spirits of that 60 relations. The atmospheres. Kapit ako. Hindi ako nagpuyo. I'm living in that black. I'm in that yellowish, natural yellowish building. Okay. I cannot. I need to fulfill my walking until to my doorsteps. Okay, so that you're tracing and satellite. If you don't want to see the person walking, at least you can see that there was a type of signs of the signals of a money radar or something. Now I'm home. Bye. Have a nice day.